Welcome, folks, to the very first episode of Honestly Lemonaide. I'm your host, Guy Simpleton, and today it's just me and my trusty feline companion, Meowsers. We're embarking on a journey of curiosity, and we hope you'll come along for the ride. Now, let me tell you a bit about how this show works. Honestly Lemonaide is not your typical podcast. It's a live and interactive experience. We're going to be exploring random topics of the day and delving into questions that pique our curiosity. And while today it's just me, my neighbor, and wonderful co-host, Stephanie, will be joining us on future episodes. So, how can you be a part of this lemony adventure? Well, there are two ways. First, you can write into the show. Every day we'll have a new topic for discussion, and you can share your thoughts, stories, or questions on that topic via our website. Just head over to honestlylemonaide.com and look for the share your thoughts section. We'll be reading some of your submissions on the air. But wait, there's more. We're also opening up our phone lines for you to call in and share your thoughts with us live on the show. Yes, you heard me right. This is your chance to have a real-time conversation with us. Just stay tuned to our social media channels for announcements about when we're recording live. Now, back to today's topic. I've been pondering this question for a while. What's the one thing you wish you could tell your younger self? It's a simple yet profound question that can lead to some deep reflections. We're going to do a quick break with these messages. Not to worry, we will be right back.
Honestly Lemonaide is the podcast that quenches your thirst for thought-provoking conversations. Join host Guy Simpleton and his trusty cat, Meowsers, as they dive into daily topics, share stories, and engage with you. We want to hear from you, whether you're writing, calling, or connecting on social media. Honestly Lemonaide is your community. Stay tuned for a special guest, co-host Stephanie, Guy's neighbor, who adds even more flavor to the mix. Subscribe today and never miss a sip of Honestly Lemonaide. Visit honestlylemonaide.com to find out more. When life hands you lemons, make it Honestly Lemonaide.
Welcome back, dear listeners, to Honestly Lemonaide. I'm your host, Guy Simpleton, here with Meowsers, and we're continuing our first ever episode. Before the break, we delved into our topic of the day. What's the one thing you wish you could tell your younger self? Now, I've had some time to ponder this. And if I could go back and chat with a younger Guy Simpleton, I'd have to say this. Don't be a pushover when it comes to relationships with women. You see, in my younger years, I often found myself putting others' needs and desires ahead of my own, especially in romantic relationships. Now, while being caring and attentive is essential, it's equally important to maintain your own boundaries and individuality. I wish I could tell my younger self that it's perfectly okay to voice your opinions, needs, and desires in a relationship. Don't lose sight of your own aspirations and dreams while trying to please someone else. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect, communication, and the understanding that both individuals have their own unique paths and interests. Speaking of relationships, let me share a story from my past. There was a time when I was in a relationship and I thought everything was going well, but one day I came home to an empty apartment. All my belongings were gone, furniture, clothes, everything. It was like something out of a movie. 2 days later, I stumbled upon my own underwear at a pawn shop alongside all my other possessions. It was a surreal and eye-opening experience, to say the least. But you know what they say, dear listeners, you live and you learn with lemonade, my friends. Life has a funny way of teaching us lessons, even when they come in unexpected and sometimes challenging packages. Now, as we continue exploring this topic, we want to hear your thoughts and stories. Share with us what you wish you could tell your younger self when it comes to relationships. You can write in or call in to join the conversation. That's all for today's episode of Honestly Lemonaide. Thank you for joining us on this inaugural journey, and remember, your thoughts and experiences matter to us. That's all for today's pilot episode. Thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to be back with more refreshing conversations. Remember, you can write into the show on our website and stay tuned for our live recording sessions where you can call in and chat with us directly. Until next time, keep sipping on Honestly Lemonaide.